Hyde. Yeah. Thanks for coming out. I made a couple of bad decisions in the last couple of weeks. I did choose to go away for the long weekend, and I chose to fly Tiger Airways. Thank you. And it was my own fault booking with Tiger. I had heard the horror stories. You know, it was late at night booking my flights. I was like, oh, $12 return. Nothing suspicious about that at all. Then, of course, I turned up to the Tiger terminal, or shed, as it was. And they just cancelled my flight. I don't know if anyone else has had this. Just cancelled my flight. Hundreds of us were stranded. And it got me thinking that the name Tiger, that's false advertising. They should not call it Tiger. It doesn't have any of the characteristics or attributes of a tiger. They should be honest. Just come out. Call it what it is. Call it Penguin Airways. Just because we have wings doesn't mean we fly. You're too kind, though. But I did, that was the first bad decision. Second bad decision, I did choose to fly to Canberra. And fuck, that's a boring place. Like, I'm sorry, like if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're from there, you know what I'm talking about. You're here, shut the fuck up. It's boring. Like, you know, a city is boring. Like, it's hard to do a pub crawl when there's one pub open. You know, a city's boring when the tumbleweeds have made a union. And I think like they call New York the city that never sleeps. In that case, Canberra is the city with fucking narcolepsy. But it was Australia Day weekend, which is an interesting time for me because both my parents are from New Zealand, and it's fine. Normally when I say that on any stage, I normally hear a plethora of barnyard animal noises. Someone can just fill in the silence. You know what animal I'm talking about, sir? Quack. Quack indeed. So, as I'm sure this man is aware, New Zealanders have a bit of a reputation for fucking sheep, apparently. But I don't really think that's fair. I think that's a bit racist, you know, just because a country is associated with something living there, it doesn't mean that we have intercourse with it. Because by that logic, people in China, they have sex with panda bears. And people in Australia have sex with people from China. Quack. Yeah, I'm sad about that. I'm considering getting a tattoo. Give me a woo if you already have one. Woohoo! I'm considering getting one. I really want to make sure it's something, you know, that's going to stick with me. So I want to make sure that it's meaningful. Because 50 years down the track, I don't want to just get it on a whim. 50 years down the track, I don't want to be having that conversation with my grandchildren and be like, well, you see this is actually a portrait of a Balinese crab fisherman that I gave a hand job to while high on peyote. I don't want to have that conversation. I have some examples of people that I've seen that deter me from getting tattoos. Like, for example, recently I was at Wet n Wild. Anyone been to Wet n Wild? No. That's good. Don't go. Because I don't know if you know, you've heard stories, but you don't get to go on that many rides. It's about like a 60-minute wait for a ride, just in line and behind the same people, and it's about a 15-second ride. Should be called Wet n Wild. Should be called fucking Dry and Awkward. This guy's doing it. But I'm behind a guy with a couple of tattoos that really stood out for me. And he had a big tattoo on his big. First of all, he had like 8 necks. One of these big guys, 8 necks, less brain cells. His name is probably like Jackson or Taylor. someone from the school are naming their kids after the kids from Home Improvement. You know, big dude, angry, waiting for the ride, and on his big chesticles here, he had family. That was it. Nothing specific about any family member, just family. And on the back, this was so fucking tragic. Really, obviously, really fresh. It said, "On his big, whatever these muscles are called that I don't have." He just said, "You only live once." Thought that was really tragic. And I was standing behind this guy for 60 minutes. I fucking hope he only lives once. Reincarnation would not do him well. I know, but he'd probably come back as like a flower or something. Fuck! Fucking daisy! You want to pollinate me, can? I like you. Hey guys, I've been Marty Bright. Thank you very much.